Warragul Park is in the southeast of Victoria, probably about an hour and a half from Melbourne. This place is honestly one of the best bowls in Victoria. I think it's underrated just because it's a bit further out. You know, it's got a good spine, it's got good extensions, it's got a shallow end, a deep end, a really good hip with a sub on it, long quarters, and that rolled over hump is also super smooth. Being that it's quite old, it's got the older crete, which is also grippier and dries quicker. The bowl ranges from about 7 foot to 4 foot, with the long quarter being around 5 foot and the extension being around 8 foot. The hip's probably around 6 foot. That's one of the features that makes this bowl so fun, is because it does vary quite a bit around the different sections of a bowl. There's plenty of different lines to ride. The spine's real fun, being sort of a mellow 4 foot, 4.5 foot sort of landing. The sub on the hip is pretty good. It could be a little bit higher, but it's still fun to play around on and get a few things. There's also the option for going bowl to bank, which a lot of people have done. In the plaza section of this park, it does have sort of like an 8 foot vert wall that has been known for getting a lot of good stuff done on it. There's a small quarter off the side of the vert wall that's sort of like a shark fin that also has a little sub on it, so you can get pretty creative on that. Tiny little sub on the bank, which is also fun and also good for fakie stuff. The hubber is nothing special, but I did see Pete Reduva whip to feeble it out of the bowl back in the day, which is pretty incredible. The rail is good, real good for learning stuff. It's actually quite good for upper rail as well. The rail on the driveway banks is pretty average. Doesn't really suit unless you're sort of gapping to it, but not that much fun. Tiny little flat ledge, good to play around on. At the other end, sort of a 4 foot mellow quarter with a tiny little hip in it, also fun for playing around. Tranny driveway, I guess mini box jump you want to call it, is also, you know, nothing special, but might suit someone. There's also a pretty perfect 10 stair at the park. The run up's really good, the run out's perfect. It's probably more for skaters, but it's just not something you see that often at a park and has enough room for the run up and the run out without landing on someone. This place has toilets, drink tap, plenty of parking. The bowl doesn't get that busy. Well worth a drive out that way. There's plenty of other parks before and after that you can sort of hit and make a day of it.